The Bahati Scholars Program provides scholarships for street children in Nairobi, Kenya. 7 years ago, as a result of a mission trip by members of our congregation to visit with members of Bahati Martyrs Presbyterian Church in Nairobi, we embarked on a journey to impact the lives of homeless teenage boys living in a government facility near the church. The Kenyan government stops providing free education at the equivalent of our 9th grade. During their 4 years of secondary school, our Bahati scholars received tuition support from members of our congregation, as well as funds for school uniforms and fees, transportation, and minor medical care. The most significant gift they receive is the opportunity and hope that an education provides, and the knowledge that someone whom they may never meet cares about them. They are introduced to the Christian way of life, and many of them have accepted Christ as a result of their involvement. Considering what their lives were like before joining the program, the transformation is stunning.
We returned from 10 days in the middle of Africa, working with these young people that were totally different from anything I would have expected, and came home determined that there had to be some way we could make a difference in their lives.
The goal of this project is to share our love of Christ with orphaned Kenyan children by getting them off the streets and into schools. More than 120 boys and girls have been given a chance for a better life. The Nairobi Central Presbytery administers the program for us, and our relationship with them assures that we get constant feedback on our students and that someone there is caring for them. The annual cost of $800 per student per year comes from individuals rather than general or mission budget dollars. First Presbyterian Church members provide the only source of funding for these students, and only as many young people as we can support are admitted.
We have found that Catherine seems to be the granddaughter of everyone in the choir. The choir feels so responsible for her success. We celebrate over every achievement that she makes, and they are just in awe of what she has been able to do. She makes us feel so proud.
We have had the privilege of hosting members of Bahati Martyrs and Nairobi Central Presbytery in our home, and of visiting with the students when we traveled to Nairobi.
The Kenyan way of worship is joyful and infectious, and our faith is deepened because of the bonds we have formed with these Christian brothers and sisters. Mission, after all, is about developing relationships.
Jack and I sponsored and loved Joseph Bravo for 6 years and watched him blossom from an angry young street kid into an articulate student leader and a Christian young man aspiring to become a lawyer to right the wrongs he saw in Kenya. His promising life ended in July, however, when he was tragically killed, and his loss has devastated his fellow students and us.
With God's help, our grief has evolved into an even greater commitment to this important mission. We know that in Joseph's 21 short years, he found friends and family who loved and supported him. He learned voraciously, and he inspired many others with his writings and his words. Most importantly, he found the Lord. Thanks be to God.
More than 30 individuals from our church have visited Nairobi to see this program in action. These students are typical teenagers with a wide range of personalities and abilities. When you consider that they have been street children, it is no surprise that some of them do not live up to our expectations. But then there are those who do. One is studying to become a doctor, another an engineer, and another studied law. Several of our graduates attend technical school. The bottom line is that without secondary education, these street children have no chance of supporting themselves. And because of you, they can have not only the opportunity and hope that an education provides, they also experience God's love in a very tangible way through people who care.